Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's special live here on YouTube with me, Ivan Likov, founder and CEO at Fone Network. I am super excited to be here with you today because we're going to have an event that's packed with announcements, demos, and exciting news that we've all been waiting for since the very beginning of the Fone Network project, formerly known as Phonium. So without further ado, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you that has made it or is still coming in for this live, because you're going to not only see something that we've never shown before, but something that we've never told anyone before. So first things first, a few messages, and then we'll get right into it. Ines, how can we activate subtitles? I want to follow the live broadcast. I have problem with the language. I'm not sure. I have went through the settings and have enabled captions, so I'm hoping that you do see them right now. If not, captions are available post lives. Therefore, going back to the channel, onto the live section can be any video should and is able to be viewed with captions on. Bruno is here in the house. Hello, Ivan Likov. I have a question. Will the staking rewards that are released every 24 hours be available for transactions, or will there also be an acquisition period? So, Bruno, that is a lovely question to say the least. While I would like to say that staking rewards are just on daily basis available to be credited, you don't have to take them every day. In fact, if you take or claim your staking rewards every day, you will be charged the transaction fee every day. If you let them pile for a week, 2 months, 10, a year, whatever the time is, you will only pay the transaction fee upon claiming your reward, which is stackable on daily basis. But to answer your question immediately, no, those are yours to keep and are on in your available balance the moment you acquire them. Is that I'm active, waiting for the exciting news. Well, welcome to the live. And yes, we are to share some exciting news. Before I move forward, I would like to share the agenda with you all, and we'll go by it one at a time. So, first, I'm going to do a live demo of our upcoming game, Crypto Treasures. And at the end of the live demo, walkthrough, gameplay walkthrough, I am going to let you know when to expect the game to be released. Then we are going to talk about the upcoming release of our mainnet. As you all are aware, we have been hard at work to finalize the mainnet, the custom blockchain, and it is set to release by the end of this month, which happens to be in about less than 48 hours from now. So first, we're going to talk about the network fee and the node rewards. Then we're going to talk about what the general population, everyone will receive as an update next week on the Fone Network app, as well as when the release of the mainnet is and what the release schedule will be. Therefore, we're also going to have a 1 day surprise for everyone in the app or on the network, not just alpha, not beta, not everyone else. We're going to have a 1 day special surprise for everyone on the day of release, as well as the mainnet phone migration and the legacy account migration process. I'm going to go through all that. So we have, as I mentioned, a packed event. Let's get back to some questions and messages, and we'll dive straight into it. Antisola David, let's have a deposit wallet for cryptos in order to use it in or use it for in-app purchasing. While that's not out of our scope and it can definitely be implemented easy, Google and Apple both are not happy when there are third-party payment solutions within their ecosystem. So if we were to have our app outside of those two networks, we could easily implement crypto purchases and all sorts of alternative payment methods, including the phone coin to be a payment method within the app itself. But due to the limitations that those two giants put on us and all the rest of the developers out there, we are not able at this stage. But it's not out of the picture. In fact, it's one of my to-dos as we continue to evolve and get better every day. Iko Sumantu says, when mainnet? Stay tuned. Today you're gonna know. Ibrahim, Ivan, I set up my validator, but it keep getting error when trying to run it. So to everyone that gets errors when running your validators, in order to, how should I say it? In order to troubleshoot where the error comes from and fix it, you should always open your validators through the terminal or CMD, command prompt on Windows. Because if you double click to run the application on Mac, there's no issues. If it crashes, but the window stays so you can see the error message. Same thing is for Linux. But when it comes to Windows, if the application crashes, it will close the window automatically, which is not great when trying to see what the error was. In fact, open Start menu, type in CMD or command prompt, open it up, navigate to the folder. If you're not sure how to navigate to folders, just Google how to navigate in CMD or command prompt, and then run the validator.exe. And then if it crashes, you're going to see exactly the red text that led to the crash. Whether or not you can connect to nodes, the private key is set properly, or you're staking or not staking. Those are all steps that you can fix on your end to get it to work. Weverton is here in house. Hello, everybody. Hello to you as well. Stance91. Hi, Ivan. Can we move our Fone tokens to the Trust wallet later? Thanks for your answer. And I see Tag Along. Hi, Tag Along. Stance, he says, we will only be able to transfer our coins when it's listed, which is totally correct. We are going to get in touch with the top wallets to enable the implementation of our custom blockchain within their networks, which is a little bit harder than if we were a regular token on another blockchain, because it's just a matter of placing an address, a contract address per se. But with this, they would have to do some work on the back end, which we've made it really easy. As long as they cooperate, we'll make sure that we are listed on those as well for ease of deposit and access. Fone to the moon, indeed. Stance, okay, thanks. Virtual reality, hi. Hilton, good to see you. Good to see you indeed. I hope Fone will be good coins that's called like Bitcoin. Well, it is called Fone Network for a reason, because we're building a huge network that is for everybody. Dark Lord Gaming, hi everyone. Who's excited to hear great news? I know I am. Tag along. We all are, he says. Yes, absolutely. We definitely are excited for those news. Seems like the Fallen Explorer is still not working. That is correct. We are working to adjust it because we've changed the way we read through the database of the blockchain for ease and to make it a lot less stressful on the CPU and the RAM. Or let's not get too techy here. Let's just say we have changed the way data is processed to make it easier for all sorts of devices to read it. And we're going to adjust it as well. When Mainnet has EMEC, today you're going to know. He's late. Yes, I was 30 seconds late. You're absolutely right. We have Guitar 3DR. Good morning, Fone family. Good morning to you as well. It's a pleasure to see you here. We can now see you. Yep, that's right. Hi, Ivan from John. Hi to you as well. Lai is here. Seems like the Fone Explorer, as you've mentioned. Yes, I did answer that. Hello, Ivan. Have you good news today for the mainnet? Yes, I do have some phenomenal news for the mainnet. Roadrunner says, kind regards from Roadrunner in the beautiful little Liechtenstein. Watched all the previous sessions just offline, but didn't want to miss the chance to join live today. Thanks for doing a great job. Thank you so much. Highly appreciate the great words. And I'm so happy that you were able to join this live, because if you have missed the other lives, that's okay. But this live, it's really important to not miss. So you made it just right in time for the best moment. Ibrahim says that the validator is not working after set it, the errors when trying to run it. Um, it would be great to know what the errors are so we can help you accordingly to solve them. Edward, hello, Mr. Ivan. Great to see you again. I always wanted to ask, what is Fone's TPS or transactions per second? And could it take a step further? I wonder if there will be integrated in the future if needed, that is. I wonder if there will be upgraded, pardon me, in the future if needed, that is. Yes, most definitely. Our nodes are set in a way that they could either handle more or less transactions in case of a bottleneck to start pushing through, kind of like how traffic works on the highway. You don't want to block the entire highway. You want to leave one lane open for traffic to move and get cleared, and then cars can now go in 3 to 5 to 10 lanes, whatever, at full speed. But yes, it could be throttled or it could be reduced, most definitely. We are aiming to get up to 50,000 transactions per block, which could be adjusted, but we're definitely trying for 4,000 plus transactions per second. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ivan, you just blew my mind with the mainnet topic. Well, stay tuned because I haven't said anything yet. You will see in a few. Hello to Saurabh. Sorry if I butchered your name. Joseph Barbera. Full day. Looking forward to hear it all, Ivan. Okay, Joseph, you will definitely. Any marketing on promotion for the phone coin? Absolutely. Google has once said, and I've said it to a few people, and I'm standing behind that, that if you have $1 billion idea, if there's no one to hear it, it's as good as a $0 idea. So marketing is inevitable and must be done in a proper way to get to everyone. So stay tuned for that. We have some news about marketing as soon as things start unraveling, unveiling. Garner, iMac, mine says bad CPU. Interesting. I wonder if that is to do with a 32 versus a 64-bit, if you're talking about the validator. But please submit a ticket to our support team at support@fone.dev and include a few screenshots. That would help us resolve that issue and see exactly where it's lying in the background. Yeah, M says, like your shirt. And yes, we are also aware of that our shirts have been in your minds, guys, and we'll get those for you. But again, mainnet, number one priority. And we'll get to other things. We have so many things that are happening. And there's a live that's coming up either next Saturday or the Saturday after that I might have something extraordinary, but I don't want to overpromise. Therefore, we'll leave it at that. Guitar 3DR, in my opinion, everyone should hodl their phone tokens as long as possible. Ooh, hodling your phone tokens is not a good idea. You should migrate them, but I get exactly what you mean. I just tried to make a joke there. Yes, your phone, by hodling, you're not reducing the price. By selling it for pennies or dollars, you are reducing the price, preventing it from going up. Again, everyone has their own choice, their own personal lives, and their own decisions. But we as a family are here to stay strong and grow as much as possible. I, myself, will make sure that everyone has visual access to my wallet and the team to see that we are not moving our tokens. In fact, you already know we have a 6-month cliff before we even get our one phone, and your vesting period starts immediately for 20 months. Ours is for 2 years. But that shouldn't say much. I'm just telling you, and you will see. Paul, I want to ask about the KYC. That is a good question, actually, about the KYC. And Paul, as I do a demo, I'll show you about the KYC and what KYC is good for, especially for migration. George, hello everyone. Phone KYC can't complete here in Nigeria. I wonder why, Paul. I would like you to send the ticket and we'll definitely help you resolve it if you can't do it through the app. Fevzi, hi Ivan. Will the mainnet support stablecoin, USDT, USDC, etc.? Thank you. This is actually a custom layer 0 blockchain that is on its own network, and we haven't planned to release other smart contracts where those are smart contracts for stable coins, because we want to keep it for mobile friendly usage, which minimizes the transactions as much as possible. Therefore, no smart contracts there, but that doesn't stop us from doing custom protocols that allow for features to be built on top of it as we move forward and evolve into the blockchain and crypto world, as NFTs, for example, have become more popular in the coming years after the initial release of crypto. Okay, we have passed the 15-minute mark, and there's so many more messages that I didn't get to. So I apologize if I've missed some of you guys, but we really have to get going with a few of the things that I wanted to share before talking about the mainnet. And first, I'm going to start by showing you a demo, a live demo gameplay of the Crypto Treasures game coming up soon. But again, at the end of the live, I'm going to tell you when you should expect the game to go live. For those of you that had Crypto Treasures on your devices and still have them and see that maintenance message, you can keep the app and the game on your device. But for those of you that didn't have it, we will provide download links to Google and Apple once it's live. Alrighty. So I'm going to set up my emulator here on the other screen, get it ready for you all to see, and we'll jump into it and show you some gameplay, some first view of what you should expect with the game. Okay. We've got our emulator running. And I'm going to set it up so you can see my screen in 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. No, just kidding. There it is. Crypto Treasures. Make the screen create a Fone network wallet. And that is all compatible with the Fone network, with the crypto cards account that we've launched about a month ago. And I'm going to show you what you should expect when joining into the game. On the top, you'll see your account from where you could log out. If you wanted to get into another account that you have, you're going to have your level and XP. As long as you keep track of your stamina and you have some, you are able to play on that day. Stamina rejuvenates every day. So you can see how stamina is used for treasure hunts. Your stamina resets in 24 hours since I just started the account and the day. We're going to have some gold, which is the in-game currency, some Fone, Tether, and Bitcoin. That is correct. 2 weeks ago on our live, I did show you that you are able to get Bitcoin from the game. Some menu items that we're not going to go through right now, but they're all standard. And we're going to get to a daily quest. Our daily quest is to use up our stamina, and we're going to get 25 gold. So that is pretty good. And one thing that you still haven't seen up on the bottom, that is the menu. So there it is, the menu, which is the home, items, quests, and the shop. But before we get anywhere else, let's look at what the map or the play button has to offer. We've got randomly generated 5 islands, and you can choose which island to go to. Let's go to the biggest one, and that is a treasure chest. So there's a key, and we need 52 taps for that key to unlock the treasure chest. You're probably hearing my mouse clicking over there. So let's move it away from the camera. And after we get all the clicks, you're going to see the very first reward that we have. And that is 15 Satoshis in Bitcoin. The very first chest you open, you're going to be guaranteed to get 15 Satoshis for a welcome and thank you for downloading, updating, or waiting so long for this new update of the Fone Network app. Then you can play the game again, and let's see what we're going to encounter. Oh, we're encountering a friendly pirate girl. Let's see. She looks like she has lost her way onto that island, and we need 57 clicks to help her and guide her with that map through the island. We are gently tapping and making sure that she finds the way by showing her the map. And after she finds her way, we are then going to receive our next reward. And that is 2 gold. Amazing. And our XP has started to move. So let's look around the app and see what else we have there. As you know, the daily quest fills up and you're going to be able to complete it once you get to the end of your play session today, 25 stamina. We're going to have some quests, which also shows your daily, as well as the discover 2 treasures. Oh, we're going to look for another treasure chest. Encounter 2 pirates. Hold 250 gold. Let's not waste that, shall we? Complete 2 quests, and we're going to have some videos for extra rewards daily. We're going to have the Reaper joining in 20 minutes later, but to say the least, you have missed a few mysteries and in a mystery way answering some questions, but you haven't missed the live demo that I'm doing of the Fone network, the crypto treasures, and you won't miss the announcement about the mainnet of the Fone network coming up in a few minutes, actually. So with the quests out of the way, we are going to go to the shop. And wow, you could acquire some more gold. Let's see what you can use your gold for. Power Clicker. Power Clicker will enable you to not mash your phone so much, but have more clicks at once, or taps per se. As well as the auto clicker, that friendly little pirate there a pirate parrot, tongue twist, will help you into letting you rest from tapping, or you could help him, but it helps you automatically by clicking on the screen. You could also spend some gold to acquire some XP on daily basis, as well as some stamina if you wanted to keep on playing. So that is what the shop has to offer. And on the items page is where, if you don't have them, you can acquire them, but you could also upgrade your base pointer or your map help. So you click and one goes up or goes down, and you can upgrade it using Fone. So what we are going to do right now is we are going to magically give ourselves some gold. And just like that, I've received 6,200 gold. And I'm going to use that to unlock the power clicker. And there it is. The power clicker will be unlocked and at my disposal, and I'm going to use it. And it is the one that is going to help me. Now I'm no longer just passing maps, I'm also helping with a compass. So let's go and see who we get to. We get to our friendly pirate boy, guy, man. And we are going to have to click 58 times. So as we click there, nothing happens. We don't get more clicks. And that is because we haven't upgraded our power clicker. So in order to do that, we will actually start upgrading it. But look at that. We've got a quest. And it's ready to be completed. We've encountered 2 pirates, and that's an extra 10 gold that we can put in our pocket. And with that said, we are now able to go back. Ooh, I just got 100 phone from somewhere. I wonder where that came from. Mesut, hello to you as well. Let's go into our items and power, upgrade our power clicker, as well as the base pointer. We're going to upgrade it and get some clicks out of the way. Oh, action pending. Please wait 5 seconds. And here they are. The 5 seconds have passed. And we're now ready for our next encounter, which is Buddy Pirate. Okay, 76 clicks, but now I'm actually getting 4 at a time. So it's much faster as I upgrade it. And here we are. The next one has been complete, and I can now hold. Well, I've been holding that 250 gold because I gave it, but again, this is what the game is all about. I'm going to share with you some insights as to gold. Gold is definitely something you should use in the app, definitely something that will help you to keep on playing, and definitely something that you should consider using on one of the items. We are going to include more items in the future, but if you were one that wants power clicking and getting those done as soon as possible, you could consider getting the power clicker. But if you're one that just wants to sit back, relax, enjoy a YouTube video, or tap away slowly and have the help all passively, you should definitely go for the auto clicker. That would definitely be something that everyone can choose on their own. You would either be the power or the auto, or why not both? Sometimes you can't click, so you leave it in auto. Other times you have the 5 minutes break, you just power click through it. But the choice is yours. They don't stack, but you could definitely upgrade your pointer with an auto or a power for extra speed. The chests are rare, not gonna lie, but those are the ultimate goal for you. And we're going to make sure the experience of getting a chest is as thrilling and exciting as actually opening one. And with that said, this is the first view of what you should expect with the release of the crypto treasures. We are expecting to have it out, as long as Google and Apple are nice to us, by the end of next week. That is correct. Less than 168 hours from now, this amazing game should be in the hands of everybody. And all the phone, all the cryptos that you earn through it are able to be withdrawn, to be used besides phone because of the mainnet. But for those of you in a later time of this video that are able to get access to the mainnet, will be able to migrate that phone sooner rather than later. And that is crypto treasures. I almost ended the stream there. Wrong button. Vinicius Balbi. Hello, Ivan and everybody. I'm a little late, but I would never lose this live. Greetings from Brazil, and greetings to you as well. You might have missed the Crypto Treasures live demo, but you can watch it after this video goes on our live section on the YouTube channel. But you're just in time as we're about to get onto Mainnet, the main event, the main net. See what I did there? Uju, this treasure seeking seems like seeking out of an actual treasure. I like the play of words you did there. I like the name of the app, Discworld says. Thank you. Proud of the work you do, Ivan. Well, it's not just me. We are a team, and I am so proud of everyone on the team and grateful to you all for all the patience and all the love that you've been giving us. That gives us the power to move forward. George, I really like the shirt. I want one. Yes, the shirt, probably. Yes, soon. Shirts will be available. When the Phone Explorer will be updated, Lai asks, as soon as next week. George, I would like to get a shirt. When are those released? As soon as possible. Mainnet, then we do everything else. But that is one of our top priorities, let's call it that way. And here we are time for some mainnet. I'm opening my agenda over here as we have to talk about a couple things before I do a demo of the migration process. Number one on the agenda is the phone network fee. We all are aware that the fee is 0.12, 0.12, and that is to be distributed for each transaction to 5 validators at 0.02 or 0.02 for each validator of 5 validators. That makes it to 0.10. And 0.02 goes for burning. That is how we structure our transaction fees. But within the internal discussion that we've had, and with some of you from the community that we've chosen as one of our top community followers, I would say, not that we want to discriminate anyone else, but definitely some of you have been on top of things, of everything, and with alpha users specifically. I have got in contact with some of you and have discussed the possibilities that we have in house. And because I'm not building it for myself only, I'm building it for everyone. And the community's opinion is number one priority to me. In fact, I have asked the board to step down for a moment on that specific topic and to ask the community and what they have to say and want to see from the Fone network's future. And when it comes to validators, we now know, most of you that have access to the validator, we have about 10,000 emails sent, out of which about 6,000 were opened and have tested. You know that setting up a validator is as easy as taking some Fone on the app and starting the validator by inputting your private key. For those of you that have tried hard to get it on port forwarding and did succeed, congratulations, you are now considered tech savvy, and you're welcome. Just kidding. But for those of you that have come when WebSockets version 0.5 came out, you're blessed. You did not have to deal with some of the things that we had to deal prior to. But now that you know how port forwarding works, you are classified as experienced enough to set up a node of the Fone network on your side. And when the mainnet comes out to everyone, and even before that, we will distribute a second batch of software, and that is the node software. The node is different than the validator because the validator just keeps a portion of transactions. It's called the lightweight. You know how mobile not operators, but manufacturers create their phones in the light versions and the pro models and the pro maxes. So when you have the regular one, consider that the validator. But when you want to be the Pro Max user, you could be a node. And for that, you do need port forwarding, the same way you've done, for those of you that have, in the past for the validators, but you no longer need to. For node, you do need to. But node, to be a node, you hold the entire blockchain structure and security and integrity and history on your device locally. If another node is to fail, you will hold, you will continue to operate the node and the network without any disruption. So this is important and vital for the Fone network to continue. But if a node fails, a simple restart would get it back up and running and will sync up all the missing blocks that it had. So it's not the end of the world if it crashes, ends, dies, or a computer goes offline, or whatever the case is. But it's vital to the network in the form of consistency. Validators come and go. Nodes should be here, should stay, and should be rewarded more than the validators do. And that is why we have decided, from all the different structures and possible rewards, that whoever is a node and wants to be a node is specifically here not for the NFT rewards and special acknowledgement or recognition. It's for the Fone rewards. It does require you to stake some Fone again, just like a validator. But once you're online and you are a point that other validators will be able to connect to you, you will not only strengthen the network, and here's a quick diagram with my hands. If I'm a node and another user is a node, there are 3 or 4 validators that are connected to this node, and there are 3 or 4 validators that are connected to that node. Now, if that node goes down, these validators are automatically, no, sorry, the other validators are automatically reconnected to the other node remaining and active. But if I have one node and all validators connected to it, and another node that all validators are also connected to it, that will definitely put a stress and strain on the amount of messages that we can share with all the validators. By making a decentralized, distributed system, this way they're all connected because nodes are connected. Therefore, if nodes are connected and validators are connected to nodes 1 and 2, they are essentially connected throughout the entire network. This will also release the load and also reduce the stress, the amount of stress that's put on the network. I want to be a node and thank you, says Guitar 3DR. You absolutely can and will be provided with the ability to download and become a node once we finalize the steps on our end. The one thing that I can say is that we have led it to increase the transaction fee by 0.03. For each transaction that a node facilitates, either helps to secure the block by being the node leader that chooses the 5 validators, sends them the transactions, receives the response, validates on their end, and secures the block, then broadcasting it to all the rest of the nodes on the network. Or you just help relay the block. You're one of the nodes that didn't do anything for this block, but hey, you've decided to remain on the network. That's very important. Each leader that helps to facilitate the block will receive 0.03 of each transaction in the form of a reward. So if you are a validator and you validate 100 transactions for this block, and I'm a node and I've validated same 100 transactions for that node, you will receive 2 Fone and the node will receive 3 Fone, 50% more per transaction than a validator does. Again, being a node does require a lot of consistency, and it does require some extra work in the form of port forwarding that most of you alpha users and beta are masters at, but it does come with greater rewards. And with that said, our fee is still remaining minuscular, but is also rounded to 0.15 from 0.12. And that is what we've done for the node rewards. More on nodes and how you can become one in the coming weeks. Next, I am going to talk about the Fone network app. We're just in time. I'm going to start the emulator again, and I'm going to run the app, and I'm going to share with you what you should be seeing with the app. But before that, let's take a moment and acknowledge that we are just at the brink of a new era. Something that has never been done before. Something that no one has touched for so long. But it's the future. It is in our hands, the mobile devices. That is something that I truly believe is not only here to stay and grow, but something that already started changing our lives for the better in the last 17 years. They have become a lot smarter, a lot more powerful, and a lot more productive to our daily lives. Advertisements, marketings, entertainment, security, even the fact that we don't even think about our safety and being lost in this world because we have a phone in our pocket that we can just do anything. We are safe when there's a phone with us. Just a couple days ago, I experienced my wife forgot her phone. And she couldn't call me, but we split our ways for like 3 minutes, and she got so she got an anxiety for like I could have lost you where you were, and that's how powerful our phones have been. The relaxed mind that they give us. And it's just the beginning that we're going to see the future of blockchain and crypto on mobile devices. And I'm extremely happy to say that the mainnet is finally releasing in less than 48 hours to all the alpha users. Let's get some thumbs ups. Let's get some hearts in the chat for Fone Network finally getting its mainnet in less than 48 hours from today's live that you're watching on September 28th, 2024. This is something that I personally have been dreaming about since 2014. That's 3 years before I even started the project. And yet here we are, so many years, 10 years after, we are finally getting to that day to get the Fone mainnet released. I'm going to show you a live demo of what the app will look like for everyone to download and what the app will look like for the alpha users and how they will be able to get the app on their phones. First, I'm going to fire up the mainnet on my machine just for this tutorial. Let's run our node number 1. Finally got to node 1. Oh boy, it's been a long time coming. Okay, I'm going to share my screen and get that going for you. How do you know if you're alpha? I've got an email for beta validation. Then gamer, you're beta. But stay tuned as I'm going to tell you all about the mainnet release schedule. Wei Sinlai says, congrats, Ivan and Fone team. Thank you very much. Guitar 3DR, I commend you for your forward thinking in creating the Fone network. Thank you very much. Truly appreciate your words and love, guys. It means the world. Raucho Chamov says, you're the best. No, Mr. Chamov, you're the best. Thank you for all the support as well. And I'm going to share my screen to see the first look at what everyone's going to see when they get their new update in the next 48 hours, as long as Google and Apple are nice to us. The app will get submitted by the end of the day to Google and Apple for approval, and if all goes well, it will be ready for launch in 1 day, 22 hours, 15 minutes, and 46, 45, 44, 40. You get the point. This is the timer that we're all going to see. Whether or not you're a alpha, beta, regular, daily, monthly, for 5 years now, you're going to see this timer when you open your app on the coming Monday. You're also going to see, as I discussed, there's a node reward of 0.3. 0.03, and there's a validator reward for 0.02. That is because I was the node and validated one transaction, one small transaction on the block that was minted at that time, and that at midnight my time, midnight and 7 minutes a couple days ago. Since then, I've been testing a few things to not create transactions so frequently and stuff like that, but let's leave that aside. Node rewards, as I described, 0.03, regular validator 0.02, and when you receive something with 0.15, the network fee is 0.15. All that and everything I'm about to say will obviously be adjusted with the upcoming update to the white paper, which is also something we're going to continue to update as we move forward. Okay, yay, Pampit. One question, please. Can the fees be reduced? One phone equals, or if one phone equals $10? our fees are fixed or stable. We will not be adjusting the fees because that's the bare minimum we can reward validators and nodes for their participation. Therefore, we'll always keep them that way. They will never grow, but we won't be reducing them either. It's, in fact, ask the Fone network, not me. Once Fone network goes live, I cannot reduce it. Teddy Berry says, Mr. Ivan, I'm very proud of you and your project. Best I've ever been. Thank you so much. I'm also proud of you all for all the support. Indeed, it really, really means the world. And I'm truly, truly grateful and thankful for everything you guys are doing and being here for me and for the team and for the project. And that is what we are here for. The Reaper, can we see that countdown in the Telegram community channel? I don't see why not. I believe there are countdowns for Telegram too, and we'll look into it. Thank you for the idea. Phenomenal, Ivan Likov says. One and a medal from Guitar 3DR. Nick, I've been a member since 2020. Glad to see it finally getting its mainnet release. So am I. So am I, Nick. Most definitely. So that is what everyone will see when you download the new update. And let's see what alpha users will see when they download the update. Just going to change a couple things here. And we're going to rerun the emulator so you can see exactly, if you're an alpha user or even beta, this is what you should expect in the coming days. Look at that. Mainnet going live for alpha users in that time, and migrate to mainnet button has been added. I no longer see that little T for test, and it only says that Fone blockchain, network blockchain, is up to date as of this time. I can migrate my phone, which is migratable, and I also see my phone, which is the mainnet phone. And once I migrate that phone out of here, and add it to my balance, I will then no longer see that migratable phone, which means there will be no confusion as to which phone is what. We're long gone will be the days that you will be confused with which one this phone is and that phone and the other phone. So just as an example, I'm going to show you as if I was to migrate that phone. There is no longer any extra phone out there, but instead just the phone that you need. And obviously you don't need a migrate button if there is no phone in the account. But migrating your mainnet phone, which I've discussed, is able to be generated through earning or with, with the invite and earn here. But if you have some mainnet phone, which is migratable, you will be able to migrate it at a 1-to-1 ratio with 0 vesting period. That is what the privilege of getting through earning phone is. In fact, we've left some of the special offers for 15% off just for that, as we are getting closer to release, and we'll leave them until the mainnet for alpha is released that way, so you can acquire some phone and get it on day one of the day that you receive the update for mainnet. Can I run a node and a validator at the same time? Then you can. Nothing stops you from that, Roadrunner. Absolutely. Whether or not you're chosen to be the validator of the node and the node as a leader for that block at the same time, that's not guaranteed, but it's possible. Mike Totero is here in the house. Good to see you, Mike. 2020 member here too. Woohoo! Very excited. Yes, most definitely. Early 2021 member here. It's good to see you all, guys, being from all that long waiting for the mainnet. James, this is awesome, Ivan. Thank you for you and your team. Thank you as well. Thank you, James. Gamer guides. So for alpha, it's going live in 1 day, 22 hours. When will the rest of the community be able to migrate to Mainnet? Great question. We'll get to it in just a minute. Uju wanted to ask, can you add a next of kin on this platform? Not yet, you can't, but it's not out of our scope. Okay, so now that we've seen what it's like to migrate your mainnet, you just press and it's ready to migrate. I'm going to tell you a couple things. You must complete KYC, which appears in the profile right here. But if you haven't completed it, it's going to not say migrate to mainnet. Do you want to migrate your that much Fone mainnet to the official custom blockchain and hit yes? It's going to say that you haven't completed KYC yet, and in order to migrate, you need to complete it. Do you want to proceed now? You hit yes, and that leads you to the KYC completion page. Complete KYC now. It's not going to be a problem. You should actually complete it sooner than later so you can migrate and be ready when the update goes live for you. Same thing goes for the legacy account. In fact, I'm going to switch to what everyone sees on the app as of Monday, and we'll show you a couple things that you will not be able to do or see if you are a beta or everyone else type of users. So no migrate button. It still shows the T for test. You have the phone test. You can get 500 phones, something that mainnet users don't have the ability to. You have the mainnet phone. You can still acquire more phone through earning. But in your legacy account, for those of you that don't have that legacy account here on the homepage, head over to more and legacy account, which will say login. And after you log in, that section will become available, and you will also be able to go to your legacy account. You will see that migration will become available with the release of the mainnet. So you won't be able to migrate just yet. And one thing that regular users and beta users, everyone but the alpha users getting this update, will not be able to do anymore is switch between test nets. We used to have one, then two. Now we're down to no changing of test nets. We're leaving just one test net and running the mainnet alongside, which is exactly what will give the ability to alpha, then beta, then regular beta, and everyone else to do in that specific order. I'm going to share those exact moments in a minute. So legacy account will be able to migrate, and settings, you will be able to switch between mainnet and testnet. In fact, if I switch to testnet, you will see the T appears, the test, the mainnet, the 500 phone, no legacy migration. But if I switch back as an alpha user to mainnet, I'm no longer on the testnet, and I can migrate. So migrate legacy account. We are going to be releasing the testnet and the mainnet on Monday in form of an update. Alpha users, remember back in the day how you received an email with an invitation link to join the internal testing program? That's the exact same way how you will receive the links to join and download the newly mainnet version of the app, so you can start your staking and migration immediately. You will also be given 2 weeks exclusivity for the mainnet without any disruptions and any other accounts taking spots onto the waitlist for migration. After 2 weeks, you will also, everyone in the app, you will see this timer update. So mainnet, well, my mouse is here, not there. So yeah, mainnet going live for alpha users, day and 22 hours. Then it will change to mainnet going live to gold beta users in 1 day, or sorry, now it says 1 day, in the 2 weeks period. You will see exact timer. So 2 weeks later, gold beta, those are all the users that have redeemed a gold Fonera NFT. And after that, you're also given 2 weeks for exclusive access to the app as gold beta. Then on week 4 or 5, 2 weeks later, the beta, regular beta, the ones that redeemed any kind of Fonera, one Fonera, whatever the kind, silver or gold, you will be given an exclusive access for 1 week. Timer will be updated at that time too. And after that, everyone will have access to the mainnet. So roughly, I'm not giving exact date, but I'm giving you roughly, because 5 weeks time is not exactly 5 weeks. Sometimes it's 37, 36 days on the calendar, but 5 weeks from Monday is when everyone will be able to access the mainnet, become nodes and validators at that time. Alpha, gold beta, and regular beta, in that order, will be given access to nodes, to mainnet validators software, and the ability to validate and become a node so we can get the network going and secure it. Don't worry, as migration, as I described, might take some time for everyone to migrate. In fact, there are two types of migration. One is the regular migrate to mainnet. The other one is the legacy account migration. And I'm going to talk about legacy account migration for a minute now. But before that, mainnet phone, zero vesting. You migrate, all migration requests from A to Z, regardless of what kind it is, even just the nickname, gets reviewed by our support team. And we'll make sure that we go through those fast and secure. So when we migrate your data, it's going to take up to 72 hours, but for alpha, gold beta, and regular beta, it should take much less because you're giving exclusive access and a lot less wait times for migration. All types of requests, whether or not it's the mainnet phone or the legacy phone, will be given to us. And I'll show you exactly how that would look on an admin side of things. As you might have recognized that this button is not on everyone's phone or app. And when you migrate your mainnet, we approve it, send the transaction, and you receive it immediately, and you can use it. You can still use the entire balance to stake Fone. But for legacy accounts, let's just go and see what legacy accounts will have to do. First things first, you will be able to migrate a set of data. Number one, the username, your verified status, if you're not verified already, profile picture, and date that you've created your account, your bio, and your assets. Premium power sessions, so you can use them in the new version. Boost, credits, tether, gold phone at 20-to-1 ratio, and token at 100-to-1 ratio. You can see your NFTs. My NFTs are listed over here. Those are test ones, obviously, or from the past that I've been testing. You can see those NFTs in the app. You can also migrate those. So let's say I wanted to migrate my legacy account. I'm going to be going to a page which shows me all the things, and you will see I no longer see all the NFTs. I only see the Fonera ones. And that's because it's going to give me staking credits. And if I press migrate, it's going to say you're about to migrate your legacy account to the following wallet address. Very important for you all. Migrate to the wallet you want to receive your assets. You cannot migrate to a different wallet. It must be to the one that you're currently on. Should make sense, but making sure that you're aware of it. It's telling you you're migrating to this one. It's one-time thing. You can't migrate your data after migrating it once. It's the profile picture, the nickname, the bio, the member since date, your verified status, KYC status, if completed, obviously, the 109,661.27 Fone from my Fone token and off-chain Fone coin after conversion. As you can see, I had about, and I'm going to open it like this just so you can see, 10 million and some 100,000, 123,000, that equals to that, and then collectively combined it equals to this. I'm going to get that much USDT credits, premium empower sessions, boosts, and I'm also going to receive 220 staking credits from Fonera NFTs to get applied upon staking to increase the rank to 220. Those of you that are aware of ranking, no explanation, but each gold Fonera equals 20 rank. They will get burned. Those Fonera NFTs you will never see again. In fact, they will be burned upon migration, and you'll be given credits that you can apply at once to your staking session, whether it is ongoing or about to begin. And that is the first step. So let's create a migration request. And while that's loading here, I have 15 million off-chain Fone coins. Please tell me what will happen when launched. I'm literally going through that, Samuel. So keep an eye. I'll show you what happens. How many nodes we can have? We can have unlimited amount of nodes, Mahdi. It's literally the more the better, the more secure it is. Phonium plus Solana plus AI equals Fone, future of network everywhere. Guitar 3DR. I like that motto, definitely. So excited to see the timer counter at Fone Network's dashboard. So is the board members. They've been asking me for that timer for a long time. I said, when the time comes, you'll see it, don't worry. Hilton, will alpha users get a new validation software for the mainnet? Yes, everyone will get the validation software. Alpha users will be given specific config files that they need to apply to their software. John, but Ivan, what about those that completed their own KYC in their legacy account? Totally fine. As you can see, John, you migrate your KYC. So here's what happens to the legacy account. If you want to migrate the Fone mainnet, you must complete KYC onto the new platform. But if you have completed KYC on the old platform, as you can see, there was KYC status. There you actually are given the ability to not do it again. It will transfer over the KYC status. So if you want to do it that way, you do legacy account to transfer the KYC status as complete, and then mainnet Fone. This way you don't have to bother doing KYC whatsoever. What about Green Karma? Green Karma, Neil? Will be a discussion with our partner, and we'll see where it takes us. There are a ton of ideas and things that we've been discussing over the years, but I've told them as well, wait until mainnet, then we can resume the conversation. Can I use 2 accounts, and can I use my ID for KYC for both accounts? You cannot. KYC is only applied to 1 account and is subject to banning your both accounts if you use it on 2 accounts. As KYC, we don't have 2 versions of ourselves, exact people. We have different people for each person. There are no duplicates. This means the player should be computer nodes literate. No, you don't have to be. Definitely not. Absolutely. Still have a bit carbon in that LOL. Gamer, no worries. This is not something we're abandoning for sure, the Green Karma. Now, what happens after I completed or submitted my request? You no longer see my account stuff. You no longer see the Fonera NFTs. You only see the other NFTs, and each and every NFT has the migrate button on them. We don't want to make you obligated to migrate all the NFTs because you have to pay the transaction fee. And if I press migrate, it says, do you want to migrate Sunset 320? A transaction fee of 0.15 now, not 12, is required. And if you say yes, it migrates on the spot. But that's only available after you submit legacy account request. So after you complete your legacy account request, we will receive it in the legacy, migrate legacy section. As you can see, there is everything that you can migrate from a legacy account. It migrates on that day, or the request was made on that day to that account, that username, that profile picture, and verified status. If you're already verified and you weren't verified, that's not going to migrate that you're not verified. It's just not going to override it. Your Fone token equals that much Fone, and coin equals that much Fone, and all the rest, including KYC, which was complete and verified, on the old system. Therefore, I didn't need to complete it on the new system. And just a regular NFT collector that likes, and that's my bio. 220 will be the rank coins, not coins, crypto treasures, too much. The rank points that I'll get the staking credits to apply to my staking session, and it would override the day I've created the account to be this one. So, all of you that have been for those years will get that timestamp on your accounts. And that is the ID that was submitted. And that is what we need to do on our end, is we go through, see the accounts, make sure everything is matching, because on our end, we have an extra step to show that, and we just complete the migration for that user and sending them that much Fone immediately. Now, sending this much Fone will trigger a 20-month vesting period. So all the legacy account stuff, besides the premium power sessions, credits, USD, and stuff like that, all the Fone is the only thing that will have a 20-month vesting period at equal increments of 5% per month. And once migrated, you will receive as a transaction, but you will see, if you've been following the previous lives, how you can keep track of how much being invested and how much you can claim for that vesting to use. But you can use the entire amount from the vesting, if it's within the limits of our staking, to stake it. And that's how the legacy account migration goes. Let's quickly migrate as a test, see what happens. One of our NFTs. Let's say I wanted to migrate that awesome sunset beach. I'm going to hit migrate, and because I've already received my Fone, I have Mainnet Fone, supposedly, I would press yes, and just like that, on the spot, you will receive the migrated NFT with the awesome sunset beach, the current price that was the price that it was set before. You can go to settings and adjust the price if you wanted to. The activity would be just minted by me. Now, this is a very important aspect to remember. While you are able to migrate all your NFTs from the old system, but the Fonera ones, which get converted to staking credits, you will not be able to migrate the official creators as those were on a different blockchain by different creators, different wallet addresses. Therefore, the soulful rightful owner and creator of that NFT is you. So kudos to you that you've been owning an NFT that was either created by someone else or yourself. You're now the creator of that NFT on the Fone network platform. And what's more important is that you are eligible for those commissions when it gets sold and starts creating its own track record of owners and price history. So congratulations. All NFTs, regardless of that they are migrated or not, will be pending approval by our team again, but will most definitely be at Timely Matters, as it has been all the time. So kudos to our team that has been doing a fantastic, phenomenal job at the NFTs, KYCs, and moving forward the migration process. Good job. Okay, well, that is what we are going to be seeing when launching on Monday for the alpha users, and 2 weeks later, beta gold, 2 weeks later, beta regular, and finally, 1 week after that, everyone else. We're going to continue to improve the network in the meantime. The test net will run alongside the main net. Updates will be done to both, and we'll be hooking you guys up with more nodes and validators, updates for those that are eligible, and we'll finally be able to release the mainnet next week, as well as the crypto treasures update. As far as crypto treasures and crypto cards go, those will not migrate immediately. We are going to start rolling out the migration of those sooner rather than later, but will require an update of the games per se. Well, with that said, I would like to say one last thing. When is Fone listing or mainnet? Once mainnet is live, we are going to resume. Actually, I have just resumed my conversation with L Bank to get the process going so they could get the mainnet while alpha users are having access. And gold beta for everyone going to get access to the mainnet on the week 5. We are making sure that listing will go alongside prior to, if not alongside that. But stay tuned for something as a surprise when you receive the new update this Monday. Of course, this Monday, as long as Google and Apple are all nice to us, but this Monday with the release, there will be a 1-day special surprise for everyone. And that would not be happening again anytime soon. So fingers crossed, we get Google and Apple some good smile and we get it going for Monday. Big thanks to you and your team from Virtual Reality Only. Big thanks to you for your time, for sticking with us for so long, and finally getting ready for the release. We've gone way over an hour, but there might be some questions. My phone in LA token, hope to retrieve it. Yes, with LA token, Uju, we will get in contact and ask them to reduce this outrageous minimum withdrawal amount, and also ask them to either migrate it, which probably won't happen because it's a different blockchain, but definitely ask them to reduce it or give it the ability to pay with Solana in much, much less fees. Mohammed, your best friend, Mohammed Ali. Good to see you, Ibrahim. Ibrahimi, sorry. We have Hilton. Is there a sequence that must be followed when migrating, or does it not matter whether you migrate your legacy account first and then the mainnet? The only thing that matters is if you've done KYC on the legacy and not on the current one, because you should migrate your legacy to migrate your KYC status over and then migrate the mainnet. But if you've done it and you're already KYC approved on the Fone network side here, you can migrate both at the same time. Even doesn't really matter whatsoever. Gamer Guides, thanks Ivan, thanks to you as well. Imoliano says, please don't use LBank. Give us another option like MEXC. MEXC is also one that we are in conversation, not that we're only sticking with LBank. Different countries, different regulations, different needs, but we're going to try to be to as many as possible. Tag along. Thank you for sharing with us, Mr. Ivan. Kudos to you and your team. Thank you. Thank you so much. Guitar 3DR also. Thank you, Ivan and the Fone family. Joseph Barbera, is the testnet still down? Yes, we are testing the eligibility and also the unavailability of nodes. This is why you would see the testnet going down from time to time as we test to see how it responds to the app. In fact, I'm just going to shut down the network that you saw here. And when I try to update, you can I'm not even sharing my screen. Epic fail. Alrighty. So yeah, as you can see, I just shut down the node and you can see no connection to node and it's X'd out. So this is what we've been also testing, and it's expected to have some downtimes on the testnet for sure. Roadrunner, thanks for doing a good job, not just from a technical perspective, but even more in regards to the information and open communication culture in this project. Proud to be a part of it. Thank you, Roadrunner. Proud to have you as part of the community. And the time has come that we are all together and open and communicative to all of us, so we all know exactly what's happening because the time has come. Mike Totaro, very excited. I've been enjoying crypto cards and am excited to see what happens to Green Karma as well. Cheers, my friends. Cheers to you, Mike. Looking forward to communicating soon. I'm on standby, as you know. All right, thanks. And thanks for the update, Luca says. Last but not least, Mike, Ivan, I will email you again soon regarding the collaborative potential. It seems our app team is not yet ready for preliminary discussions until they get a minimum viable product to present. But soon, this is exactly what I did. So I truly understand how it goes. I'm on standby whenever you need me. We now have the connection going. Alrighty, you guys, we've been 15 minutes over the hour, but I could stay here all day and talk to you guys. Truly appreciate all the comments, all the messages, all the questions. I apologize if I've missed some. They keep on coming, and I keep on showing things in the app, but I'll get to those in a later time. Lastly, James, thanks, Ivan. The wait to mainnet looks very good. It is greatly appreciated. Likewise, thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful last weekend of testnet, and let there be light with the mainnet. See you all soon. Enjoy.